and being educated in certain things.
I don't think. No. I think going to school. My goodness, going to school is a good thing. When you have people that have different opinions. Because when you have different opinions, it allows you to
In
get
school,
your own.
in school, you can't have different opinions. You have to learn and agree with every teacher.
No, because that's the thing. That's the thing. In my school, okay, yes, my teachers were teaching me. I had to write things down and stuff. But after school, when I was in the lunchtime, break time, common room, whatever, we would be talking about what we learned in class. And some people wouldn't agree with the teacher. And in sixth form as well, my teachers, because I did history, politics, and philosophy, my teachers always like have your own thing.
If you don't agree with the teacher, what's the point of even coming to school and learning?
Because that's the thing.
It should be
The
straightforward.
teacher.
I don't believe the teacher.
No, because that's the thing. Like the teacher gives me something, so I get to my own conclusions as to whether I believe, like not that I believe in it.
No. I get your point, but what's the point of learning then if you can't come up with your own conclusion?
It just allows. No. That's the thing. Like you can't get to your own conclusion if you don't have the materials. Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't make sense.
No, like for example, like let's say you wanted to make a sandwich, right?
Okay.
You can't make a sandwich with nothing. If someone gives you the tools and the know-how to make that sandwich, you can make the sandwich. And it might not, like, even though they've given you like certain ingredients, right? You can make the sandwich in a completely different way to like how they made it.
If they give me an ingredient that does not go with a sandwich, let's say they give me a sandwich.
Let's say they give
with pasta or something. Or
let's
rice.
say they accidentally
salami, you know.
Let's say like
Salami with Somalia, man. Banana.
But that's okay. Rather than giving you the ingredients, they're giving you the knowledge on how to make the ingredients, like how to make bread, how to slaughter a cow to make beef or something like that. But let's say rather than you get this information, but you make a completely different sandwich. Like yes, you make bread, but you make a different kind of bread, or you make like a different kind, like rather than using beef.
But that's still indicated to the same way. You're still making the sandwich that you're thinking of, but you're just making it in a different way. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. But what my point was, if you completely disagree with what the teacher says, sorry, I can't say the letters on my face.
You can completely disagree with them. You can completely. I say we can completely disagree with them because you see, they have structured the thing.
No, but we're talking about the sandwich itself. She said she can do it from her way, and I can do it from my way. But at the end of the day, it's that sandwich.
You see, they have designed the world. You see, they have programmed the world to the extent that they want everybody to accept what they are teaching.
And plus,
No. The teacher wants to accept, but what she was coming from is a good point. You might disagree with it.
You have to.
Disagree.
No, there's something you have to disagree with the teachers. Not everything they are teaching is
No,
right.
but because teachers just a human being like us. They can make mistakes, can't they?
They are even making a lot of mistakes. No, what they are teaching are true. There are some questions you can ask them. They'll even. There was one small girl, I taught her something, some mathematics, Pythagoras, other formulas. He went to school. They called their mother. They took her straight away to the head teacher's office. Called their mother that they should come and teach. You see, they know, but they don't want her to know the main fact behind all these things. So what they're teaching is
common sense because you're bringing the books home.
It's not a common sense. It's not common sense.
Where's your homework?
You have to study it from outside.
And it won't.
The best thing.
It never happened. Where you're coming from, all the school that never happened.
I think there's a difference.
Teachers never go to school and say, "Well, what's this?"
I think there's a difference between school and education.
That's it. Education is home.
Because the thing is, like I can go to school, but I can still get education in other ways.
That's it.
Other places, yeah.
In
That's
other
it.
places, like I get education from what my mum taught me.
That's it.
Like I feel like
That's the best.
I've learned more about being black from my mum and
That's
my
the
family and my
best.
experiences rather than me going to school. And that's why those experiences.
Oh my
like,
God!
I don't know what told me something.
What we're saying now is it's not bad to learn from the parents, but there are things that
No.
the parents that you don't know.
That's the best.
Yeah, 100%.
So the reason they take you to school to learn from the teachers, and the teachers are being through uni to educate themselves.
You say your father doesn't know. Top scientists, top astronomers, top philosophers, they were all taught at home. Top scientists, top astronomers.
It's no problem.
They were all the best in education. The traditional education is the best. The traditional education is the best.
If I bring the teacher to my house, then that's the different topic.
No. The one from
we
your
go to school
parents is
because the
the
teacher
best
there.
one. Look at Isaac Newton. Do you know he was taught at home? Look at
it's no problem.
They were all taught. The best one is in the home. So you have to get it from home.
School, home,
Education,
shop, even
the home.
shopping mall, whatever you want to say.
That's it.
We're going there because the teacher is there. The person with knowledge that we try to learn from.
Good knowledge. So do you think they have good knowledge than you?
When I say
Do you think they have good knowledge than you?
When I say
Do you
education,
think they have got married than you? The teachers, they have got married than you?
The teachers on a different subject, he has more knowledge than me. So if you say this teacher is scientist, he has more knowledge than me on science. If the teacher is maths, he has more knowledge on maths.
So there are some
If
people-
other stuff, let's come and see.
There are some people in this park here. Some of them are even better than some of the professors or lecturers in Oxford. In Oxford, I'm telling you.
It could be
There are
one,
some people
it could
here.
be one person that is the fastest here than Usain Bolt. You never know.
I'm telling you.
You never know
That's
yourself.
how it is. Some of the lecturers, some of the people here are better than some of the top lecturers in Oxford and even Cambridge. I'm telling you. Some people here are better than some of them. Do you think what they're
what I'm
teaching?
trying to say is like in terms of like maths and science. and
Hey,
stuff,
brother.
Like I think it's harder. Oh my god, this is my friend Anand. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, in terms of maths and science, it's not the same as learning things like history, philosophy, whatever, because those things inquire debate. You can't debate 2 plus 2.
Anything that is history, I agree with you.
Like if someone
It is
in maths class was about to say 2 plus 2 equals 5 because I said so, everyone would be like, what are you talking about? But at the end of the day, I feel like when it comes to things like maths, not maths,
Science.
sociology, history, things that inquire debate, that's
Psychology.
when education goes beyond our school. Because that means you go through your parents, you go through your experiences, you go through all of these things, and then that, when it comes to the debate at school, yes, you can bring some things that the teacher says, but there's
That's-
other things as well.
That's
that make
where,
that 100% of
that's where the morality you are
I
talking come
understand
from.
this, even though history
That's where the morality
maths and
come from.
English are literally different, but in order to learn maths, you still have to go to school.
I know.
As much as you have to go
Wait, what
to
was
school
it?
for
No,
history.
I'm saying you
So
should
do
go
you-
to school.
so
School's
do you-
important.
Oh, you agree with me?
Kids.
Okay, you agree with me.
Go to school. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
School is very important, but what I'm trying to say is like when you get to a certain stage in life, teachers, they teach you to think for yourself.
Yeah.
They're not just teaching you the content. If they're a good teacher, they teach you to think for yourself. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be like trying to cross the road.
I don't think the teacher would just say, you know what, think safe for yourself. I believe that they teach you upon whatever on a topic or the subject, and they say and from your brain they want you to learn from it. But all the students have the same goal, same target.
Yeah,
And then
100%.
Some people might be smarter than the other student.
Yeah.
So that's different topic.
Yeah.
You understand? But if you're saying
So basically, they teach you how to think for yourself.
Yes.
So
In
is that
in
more crucial?
Yeah, I think that's crucial because in sixth
Now,
form,
that's training for life.
that's
Yeah.
training for life. Because
That's-
in sixth form,
that's
in
it.
sixth form,
Training for
like I
life.
said, like I took 3 subjects, and all of them we always had to debate and like talk about different things, right? Including history. And the boy who sat next to me was the biggest stature I've ever met in my life. Me, I'm a socialist. I was literally looking at him like I don't agree with anything you say. We were taught by the same teacher. We took basically the same A level. We got to different conclusions, and that's because he had different experiences to me. I had different experiences to him. He was white, I was black. He was European, I was African. Whatever. Bish bash bosh. The point is, there's more when it comes to our thinking and it comes to our final thoughts. It's more than school, and it will always be more than school.
No, but what I'm saying is, human thinking, like human thought, we can all come to a same conclusion. You understand?
Yeah.
Whatever you can think, I can think.
Yeah.
You understand? There's no higher that I can't put that into my brain. It's not going through. I can't understand, but someone else can.
Yeah.
You understand? But obviously, at the same time, it is learning.
Yeah.
At the same time, from the school, but you can't say, you know what? Just like how the uncle said, we don't need to go to school.
No, 100%
or
we
none of
do.
that.
Saying you
Like-
don't need
like
to go
they can-
to school. But the best education is home. The
But
best
who's
one,
going to educate you? That's the thing.
your parents. The best is from your
How
parents.
about if they educate the parents something that they
I
don't
don't think it's the best. I think it's the most profound education. Like it does the most.
the closest
The,
basically.
like in terms of
That's more life skills,
the
would you say?
life skills that I get at home and things like that, it will take me further than anything in school.
That's
Like
it.
everything I've learned in school, I have yet to have
It
have a
even
job.
teach you how to be confident. You know, when the kid are going to year one,
Yeah.
you know, from the beginning, he's always shy and
Because
scared. Mommy, you know,
there's 2 types of
he
things in the
builds up.
curriculum. There's the curriculum and the hidden curriculum. And that's what teachers, like, you know, that thing of like, you need to look good for school, you need to have your uniform in a certain way, you need to not talk back to teachers. All of that is the hidden
Exactly.
curriculum. All of that is life skills.
It teaches you moral as well. You understand?
Yeah, and I think that's the same as what parents teach you. I think that's much more profound than like me learning 2 plus 2. I mean, I'm not saying 2 plus 2. Like I said, kids. But anyway, the point is,
Trust me, okay, if you're at home, you will never learn none of these at home.
Are you sure? Are you
What,
sure?
for mom, you be like, Mom, no, please, can I just watch TV 5 minutes? That's what you're gonna say.
No, it
But
depends.
school
It
is
depends
a
on
bit
you. I'm
strict.
telling you,
They will
it's
teach
not. It's not now. The way we were taught at even mathematics. Traditional one, local math. My father taught me in the bush. Fixes. My father taught me
In
philosophy.
order your dad to teach you that, so you need to have education for someone
It's
else.
not education. That's it. Education. That's the traditional one, the local one. That's it. We
There's
call
no
it.
such as a, so you say
What do you do?
2 plus 2 is a tradition. So you say some countries they say 4, some countries they say 5.
So if they give you two,
traditional.
if they give you one banana in your language, they give you another banana.
I say 2 bananas.
In your language, you know that it's two. Your language, they taught you at home.
No, but that's language. Whatever language you use, it's still gonna be 2 bananas.
That's it.
It's no difference.
The best education
simple,
is
so
from
simple.
home. Let me tell you, the best education, the school is just structured. They have structured it for you to follow it. The best one is from home. I was taught
So
mathematics.
do you agree with him?
Wait, what was it? What?
About he's saying best education is
Education
being
home.
educated from home.
What entire with what
What
subject?
context?
Because I think there's a
The
difference.
basic life of
Yeah, basic,
education.
basic life skills 100%.
The basic life.
Teachers cannot teach you empathy. Do you know how many black kids
you have to teach
struggle in
yourself.
school because teachers look at them and be like, "You're dumb, go away." Parents are less likely to give up on you because they know,
But
they
your
know
mom,
the emotional
but
side
your
of
mom, would never, or your mom do that to you at home.
you. Or she's less likely to.
Your mom would tell you do this.
Even though that's how they think, you can still take the education from them, and then in the future they will see you progress. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, the person that we doubted, look at him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because like I know when I go back to school, when I'm rich and successful, I know there's many teachers are gonna look at me like you didn't teach me anything.
But it's good.
Anything.
But
Even
it's
people
good for
say
you to
rap
come
as
here.
well.
It's
I've
very,
seen,
very, yeah.
I've seen rap saying, oh,
we
teacher
learn a
said,
lot
oh,
of things.
I can never
It's
make
good
it.
for you to
I
come
did.
here.
The only person Malcolm X, they said Malcolm X couldn't do nothing when he was young, and look where he is.
And look what became of him. Like the most
You
important
see,
thing.
most of them.
It's not giving up.
The most
It's not giving up.
You can
I
never
said,
look.
my father taught me mathematics, even in the bush. In the bush, then he taught me mathematics. At home in the night, he taught me astronomy.
How about teachers then? Are you saying teachers cannot teach students or anyone else?
Eh?
Teachers.
Teacher, teach what? Teach what?
No, but
I said, because
let's be honest, there is a racist bias inside school.
100%.
There is a racist bias.
It's because like teachers don't have an emotional stake compared to parents
I
with their
don't think,
children.
not all teachers though. Some teachers don't have an emotional stake, but there are some teachers which do. And
Yeah.
they take a liking to 1 or 2 students and so forth. And then the rest of the class actually doesn't get as much attention as, them 2 students.
As a student, yeah, exactly.
But in a white society, of course, you're going to have the bias towards, white people getting the sort of upper hand in this sort of situation. But it needs to be dealt with. And
I just
us
think that like when it
talking
comes
about
to like
actually helps it.
yeah, like I think like school and education should be taken in 2 different ways. And that's why I always say to people like when people are like I don't like school, I can understand you don't like school because school is much more they've made it a lot more than education. Like it's all about getting the best grades and all of that stuff. Getting the best grades doesn't mean you're smart. I know some people who got A's, but really their like emotional capacity is like a D level. However, I think like
School surrounds a lot of things. You've got emotional intelligence, you've got your statistical intelligence,
yeah.
you've got how you deal with people and that. You've got a lot of things that you've got to sort of bring into the equation. So what's that?
Carry on. Yeah, carry on.
I believe there could be some school that our teachers could think that way, that this race is better than the other race, but what are you learning from it, they can't avoid it. They can't stop you from learning it. Understand? If she's saying, oh, you know what, these people, for example, majority of the world, reality, they look up to white people. But at the same time, if they accept black people within that school, the education that white person is getting,
The thing is, what you actually need to do is more people which have actually lived with black people. Like, I come from a place called Dagenham, right? And we're surrounded. Like, I mean, school, we're mixed with whites, blacks, Asians, and so forth, and it's fine. Like, we learn to love people for who they are. Like, we learn that black people, white people, Asian people, whoever you are, you're the same.
You're the same. Yeah, come on.
I feel like you need to speak to more people which have been in that living situation. If you're brought up in an all-white environment, then how are you going to know that a black person's cool? How are you going to know that an Asian person's cool? It's very, very difficult. But when you're brought up with that sort of surroundings, you understand that everybody's the same, everybody's equal, and then you can sort of raise awareness to that issue. That's where I'm coming from.
I believe is wherever you're raised. You know, I'm from Brixton and I see a lot of white people that have been raised there, and then they're basically more open, more wiser than majority of the other white people. Well, white people have been raised within the white community are more probably to come out racism. You understand? I know it sounds like
When you don't, I don't even think if when you don't see people that when you don't see people that look different from you, you always have that bias. Do you think about that? Even when it comes to education,
It's a natural
thing.
As a human being, you know, we're born into a world which we don't really understand.
Yeah.
So we're trying to understand it.
Next week, I don't know, you know, that, but it's alright.
Come on, this is People's Scholar, man. Come on, take it. Yeah, carry on, my brother.
that's it. Your aunt, your uncle.
That's it.
We're gonna finish next week.
So they put
Let's
that
do it
corner.
together.
Is it education part 2?
I don't want to tell them the right information. That's why I was going around like that.
You don't want to give people right information.
No, not that.